Recorded live in New York City, the writing capital of the world. Welcome to the Virtual Writers Room with Israel Savage.
So we have to do the exercises first with ourselves before starting to do that with the character.
Yes, and the reason is you are always your main character.
Yeah, I think that is what I'm resisting.
Right. Well, let me explain. Let me soften it for you a little bit. It doesn't mean if your main character is some diabolical this or that, that is you. It doesn't mean that if your main character, police officer, that you are a police officer. It's not what I mean. What I mean is if you, have you ever heard of that show Quantum Leap?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that is in the 60s?
Well, a little closer.
The 80s.
Maybe 90s. Maybe 90s. One of those decades. It was in this century. Well, not even, was it?
It was the 90s.
So think of it this way. In that show, this person's consciousness jumps into someone else's life and sees the world through their eyes with their sets of understanding and so you're doing that in a way, except imagine if you were to jump into your character's life when they were born and you were to experience that character's life and all of the circumstances that character experienced, all of the pleasant things and unpleasant things. How would you be different? How would you have been different? How you are reacting as if you experienced life as your character, as if. And so just keep that in mind. You'll always love your main character. You'll always see your main character, even if it's a villain, as the hero. And that's important. That's important because your character's not going to trust you if they know you hate them. So you really have to let your main character know that it's okay. I understand you. You did what you had to do. I get it.
I had that experience when we were doing the visualization, and when you said that we needed to say to the character, "I've got your back." My character changed attitude. Her attitude towards me was open to share things. It was immediate.
I love that. I love that on so many levels. I won't explain why that works right now, but I love what that says about where you're headed. That's fantastic. So yes, so you want to do some work with yourself first and do it for the fun of it. It's not that you have to do this. It's that, wow, what might you discover? Remember, your main character is only going to be with you through the course of writing the screenplay. And they'll live dormantly inside you, of course, much longer than that. But you've got your whole life. And so let's invest a little time and energy in you first at the top and see what's going on there. And it's going to save you so much time. And think of it that way. By doing these exercises, it's going to save you so much time and just prepave a much easier flow down the line for your character. Have you ever had somebody who shares something vulnerable about themselves first and then asks you something vulnerable? Doesn't it make you more likely to be vulnerable with them? So if somebody says, yeah, I really felt this way and I did this because I felt this way, don't you automatically want to say, oh gosh, I felt like this? But if somebody says, why'd you do that? How'd you feel? Yeah, sometimes we can be defensive. And so by getting vulnerable first and opening up in that way, you're opening a channel for your character and you're making it easier for your character to share. So consider that and consider finding the fun in these exercises. How can you make it fun? What can be fun for you?
If you liked the video you just saw, click on the link below to find out more about our virtual sketch writers room. You'll interact with writers from around the world, from the comfort of your living room, while you advance your professional writing career. For more information, go to instudios-nyc.com/VWR and MakeTVwithIN. We'll see you there.